This season on Dan Builds a House.
All right, buddy. I'm gonna go build you a new house now. You ready? A new house. Fabian did not show up today. The pile has to be moved. I'm gonna do it myself.
Oh! The homeowner tried to be smart and work, and he wrapped all this dirt in my tractor. I'm pretty angry about that.
You spend more time walking around looking for than you can be done. I have to be out of my house by the end of the year. I don't want to waste any time. Wipe that grin off your face, McFly.
I'm gonna beat you up.
Stop! Stop! Finish the furring so we could go home. Chris, you got it? Whoa!
This is Dan.
I've lived in Vegas for 10 years, and there's my 4 dogs. Even had a TV show about the nightlife here, where everything and anything happened.
Dan, he's our man. He can do it, no one can.
Welcome to The Dan Show. So Moosey here has diabetes. There we go. I just turned 50 and I'm recovering from cancer. I'm on a U. And I found out that I'm losing my house. So I'm short selling it and starting fresh. I can't rent because I have 4 dogs. Can't get a loan, so building is my only option. Welcome to Happy Lane. And my neighbor is Wayne Newton.
But not all of Dan's neighbors are so happy.
The minute we started digging and making noise, the owner of the house came and said, let's put up a wall. He doesn't want us driving on his property, so we're gonna build this wall sooner than later. So we're gonna stake out the house.
The pros have been hired, and step 1 may not be exactly what you're thinking.
So we're digging the pool first because the concrete for the pool will be used on that side to hold out as a retaining wall. And the rest of the dirt will be used to build up the pad.
But the dirt from the pool won't do the job, which means
Call and get a price on dirt. We'll probably need about 150 tons of type 2 dirt.
this is Cindy. She's an event planner and decorator.
Dan is a force of nature. He does what he wants, when he wants.
And a pool by Dan is anything but typical. Lavish grotto, fully functioning waterfall, and unlike most pools, it will be filled with salt water.
They go start from here. Here go be about 4 feet deep.
4 feet deep.
Here you go be about 6 feet deep.
This is about 1 foot deep, where you can put lounge chairs or make out with women.
There's your spa.
That's only how big it is? That's it? Well, how about if it's me and women?
Well, whatever your money can afford.
Dan's friends don't want to see him homeless, and they definitely don't want him living with them. So they've offered to help. Jack, a gym owner who spends his spare time admiring himself in a full-length mirror.
So I came out to Vegas probably about a month after Dan's cancer surgery, and he lost about 50 pounds and just looked emaciated, but still was able to rage and go party and just high energy and good spirits.
Open up!
Willie. He's a personal concierge, and when he pays his rent, he lives in Dan's guest house.
I don't do 9 a.m.
The gang's all here, and the project's a go.
Okay. We broke ground. This is the beach entry. This is the walk-in beach. There's a $10,000 fine if you make too much dust. So we have to have somebody here spraying water all day long.
And day 1 of the projected 45-day build comes to a close, on schedule.
The reason we're doing the polo first is not because we're stupid. It's because we need the dirt and we need the cement of the pool to be the retaining wall. We need a soil test. We're digging the pool anyway, so we're gonna go a few more feet and get the soils test the city requires before we build.
As day 2 unfolds, the pool grew deeper and the temperatures grew higher. And boy, is our crew feeling it.
Oh, I'm really excited. I love to find buried treasure.
You know, can find nothing.
So the guys are on lunch break, but the job has to continue, so I'm gonna do this myself. Doesn't look too difficult. Go.
I have a set price for these jobs. If the homeowner want to help out, I charge 20% more.
There we go. What'd I tell you? Oh, I guess it is a little bit harder than I thought. We got to finish the pool dig today. Then we have the rough electrical, rough plumbing, the rebar, and then the cement. Oof, man, these kids. It's okay, we're gonna lift a 6-foot high up fence here so we won't see them at all. Because I'm thinking all the girls are gonna be here. We really don't want a bunch of kids looking over the backyard. So basically this blue line is the hot tub. It's supposed to hold 8 adults comfortably. This is Robert from Diamondback Land Surveying. He's gonna make sure I do things right and build on the right areas and not screw it up.
We have a problem.
What? How much?
300.
I'll do it myself. Jack! Come on. Grab this. Idiot!
My name is KJ. I'm a designer, and Dan has brought me in to be the director of Fun and Happiness. So the pool area is fabulous. What if we topped it off with a stage, a home amphitheater, and a self-sustaining vegetable garden?
A self-sustaining vegetable garden is a garden that sustains itself through proper planting and cultivation. The idea being, Dan will never have to buy a vegetable again. But first things first, this pool's not going to dig itself. Luckily, Dan's got friends to help.
Oh no.
As day 2 wore on, Dan's friends wore out and disappeared. Fortunately, the pool dig was finished, and exhausted, Dan relaxed, completely unaware of the troubles to come, as Dan Builds a House continues. Permit problems, mistakes with the county, multiple arguments with several architects, and finally, the gang is back to work. The good news is the build will continue. The bad news is Dan is now running out of time to get out of his old house.
It's 5:40 in the morning. We have 38 days to build this house before I'm homeless. My biggest concern today is that the cement trucks show up like every 10 minutes apart. Otherwise, the cement will partially dry. Makes what's called cold joints. Since we're pouring on a holiday weekend, it was tough to get cement drivers to come in, so we only have 5 of them. We should have 6. So the spacing may be a little bit slow, which could cause a problem. Hey, what's up, buddy? Ready? We're ready. All right, so we got a problem. This cement company promised me 5 drivers and 5 trucks. Only 4 are here, which means the spacing will be off, which means we could get cold joints, which means the foundation could be Do you have any idea why only 4 trucks are coming when there's supposed to be 5 trucks?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I think one of the drivers didn't show up, so we might be in trouble here. And
They promised us 5 trucks.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I agreed to use these motherfuckers.
it's going to take a lot longer to pour this, and we might have some problems with them.
You mean cold joints?
Yeah.
A cold joint is a plane of weakness in concrete caused by an interruption or delay in the concreting process. It happens when the first batch of concrete has begun to set before the next batch is added, so that the 2 batches do not intermix.
Make sure it doesn't happen. You're the foundation guy.
Short several trucks, the pour must get started. The pros go to work, and so does the amateur.
Hey, this is fun. I like it. The first thing you do is pour the footings, which is the support for the house, all the way around the edge. Basically the structure. Number 2 is a 4-inch slab that you know as you walk on.
How exactly do they get the cement from the trucks to the actual foundation?
Can you explain what you're doing?
That puts out how much mud you're putting out. These are your joysticks. It's like playing a big giant video game.
So you control the movement of the boom and the flow of the concrete, pretty much everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take over. You're stabbing the anchor bolts, right? So this keeps the house from flying away like Wizard of Oz in a big windstorm. Truck number 4. And twist it around a little bit.
There you go. You want to make sure you keep going.
How many trucks we got? There's supposed to be 5.
Yes, 5.
There's 5.
5 illegal. Are you saying that because you're bullshitting me?
No, it's 5.
5 trucks.
There's at least 5 trucks.
Okay, if not, my foundation's f***ed, which means they're f***ed.
Yeah. Okay. We won't do that. 5
okay.
trucks.
This is the 5th truckload dumping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 truckloads. 7 more to go. So this is my house. I want to thank you for volunteering to work Saturday. Very much. I had to do it today, otherwise I have to leave my other house. I had to pour today, so thank you for coming in on your day off.
Oh no, it's my pleasure.
Thank you.
I'm James. I'm load 7 of 12.
Once the cement is poured, the pad must be formed. Since Dan chose to stain the actual concrete and forego any flooring or carpeting, the pad must be cut by hand to Dan's specifications. The smaller the squares, the more hand cutting must be done.
We're doing 5-foot squares?
10 foot.
No, we talked about this.
I can't do 5,
Chris,
man.
we talked about, don't do 5, but 10's what I will know. I cannot know. I don't want 10 for sure.
The plans are calling for 10 feet, but he wants to make it look like big pieces of granite.
10's way too much. Do like 7.
I gotta make a whole bunch of extra cuts.
It's gonna be very important to my final decor look.
Yeah, that's definitely a lot more work. A lot more work.
I'm Dan, and this is truck number 9.
As quickly as truck 9 of 12 arrived, worries of cold joints disappeared. With cement no longer an issue, it's now the funds Dan must secure.
You got cash for the pump guy, right?
What?
You got cash
No.
for the pump guy.
No, I got a check. You said you couldn't work out a cash deal.
Most of the time they ask you for credit cards.
They all know me.
Charges. Yeah, I'm sure they do.
I'm Nikki, and this is truck number 10.
Manny, it's Dan on the job site. We have a big problem. The moment frame is a steel framework that basically holds up the back of the house. The drawing is saying it's 20.6 inches wide. The actual plans show it being 20.8 inches wide. We're pouring cement and got to get this figured out ASAP. This could be a major catastrophe and cost me a lot of money if we don't figure this out.
Let's go with theirs.
Theirs, yeah.
Just stick with theirs.
Go with 20.6.
I mean, that's what they have. That's what they're going to build, and that's what's going to work.
Hi, I'm John, and this is truck 11.
So we got a problem. So we're missing some hold downs. The green marks are hold down marks. We marked all the holes down where there's a green mark, and they're not putting the bolts in correctly. The green means hold down. If we don't embed the bolts now, we have to go back later, drill it, epoxy it, and have a certified engineer torque the nut. How can they miss those?
I'm looking at my plan, man.
Well, that's why we marked them.
I'm looking at the plan.
But that's why we marked them.
I didn't see them.
All right. So it's too late to drill them, or too late to put them in now?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I'm Ramon, and this is the final truck, truck number 12.
So tell us how the day went.
It went really good, actually. It went better than expected.
So we used less concrete.
Less
Weather was
concrete.
perfect. The spacing in the trucks is okay. There'll be no problems.
The pump was
the best finishes in Vegas?
Yes. Good
The best finishers in Vegas. Thank you for working. Thank you for working Saturday. So good day overall.
Oh, great day.
Besides the hold down problem, which you f***ed up on, other than that, everything else went good.
I take 50% responsibility for that, okay?
I'll take the other 50. I'm cool with that.
Great. That
Okay.
sounds good.
So what's the next step then? Let it dry and then saw cut
Let
it?
it dry. We'll come tomorrow, strip the forms.
Strip the forms?
Saw cut it, and you can go and start framing.
Nice. Okay. So 7 a.m. tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you then. Thanks a lot, buddy.
I've been doing concrete for 18 years, and this damn homeowners, they want to help me out. Just drive me crazy, man.
So I keep hearing, Dan, you're not gonna finish this house in time before you have to move. So what did I do? I went and bought an old travel trailer. Today I'm gonna park it on the lot, and that's where I'm gonna live if I don't make it. Hey, thanks for showing up, buddy. Thanks for making it on time. 45 minutes late?
Early.
Early, you said 7.
Oh, yeah.
Today we're going to strip the forms, which means removing all the boards from the concrete area. We're also going to saw cut the concrete, and I'm going to build up the pad a little bit and drive the Bobcat. That's our day. Let's do 10-foot diagonal squares.
All right.
So I want you to line it up as best you can with the front door.
All right.
Snap the chalk lines. I'll take a look and approve it.
Gotta be a perfect square. It has to be right on. If you're off even an eighth of an inch, it's gonna carry on, and by the time you get through to the other side of the house, you're gonna be off a few inches at least.
Things were moving along smoothly, possibly ahead of schedule, until...
I'm gonna run this off for a minute. I want to do so about like 5 feet.
The thing about it is you can't really see in front of it, bro.
Okay.
So
Tape, put me someplace out of the way in case I go a little bit crooked.
see this little point here? Follow it, and that's gonna take you there. And these homeowners, they wanna help you out. They just drive you nuts.
Hold on.
Compared to me, he was like a turtle going backwards. Okay, moving a little bit forward, but really slow.
Fabian did not show up today. The pile has to be moved. I'm gonna do it myself. Ooh, that's a nice one. Ow, mother. That hurt, man. I'm not kidding. I might have actually cracked something. Oh, mother. Hey, I just up my knee driving the Bobcat, so come soon. I think I'm done driving the Bobcat for the day. Ow!
We load with equipment here, and the homeowner tried to be smart and work. I need to pay like the guy to clean all the dirt, wash the whole tractor. I'm pretty angry about that, but it's okay. I need to clean it up.
Coming up on Dan Builds a House, it's framing time, and Dan digs deep to find a crack crew.
These are some of the things I have to go through when you're building a house yourself. Hiring people off Craigslist. Welcome to my house site. I'm very stoked I hired you guys, most of you. Is this lunch break?
No, it's girl break. You like a tequila?
What's the contingency plan if it starts raining?
I'm going to drink beer.
Plumber said it's you and you say it's the plumber, and basically it's up to me to fix it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who screwed up?
I don't know.
You don't know? No.
Do I get paid for this?
This is the first truss. I'm super excited. This means the house is going up.
You tell me tear that damn stud out, the shear panel goes on the other side. I told you not to put it in.
Why don't you unload this stuff to show the guys that you actually can work? Let's all just smoke a joint, right? Everything's cool.
Lunchtime?
I'm El Jefe, whatever that means. I guess that means boss or something. Oh, I sure wear gloves. Have you washed those sweats this month?
No. Me not like it, man. Get out.